beyond Winston-Salem in North Carolina.
But the way, from the perspective is for Clinton to have a good opportunity here, she has to break the stranglehold of Obama on the African American vote, which is concentrated from Winston-Salem to the Atlantic Ocean, which is pretty much the way that the political strategists look at it here.
I mean, so you believe race really does play that huge of a role in the Democratic primary process?
In the polls came out after Ohio, 1 out of every 4 voters said that race or sex had an impact in how they voted. The way you would probably interpret that is that people voted for Obama because he was an African American, and people voted for Clinton because she was a woman. My suspicion is that race and sex probably affected 3 out of 4 voters. But people are not likely to tell an interviewer they would not vote for Clinton because she was a female, or they would not vote for Obama because he was an African American.
Well, now see, when those polls were coming out, and we talked a little bit about it on the program. I mean, primarily on my show we focus on state and local politics, but now national politics is converging with state and local politics in North Carolina. And when those polls were coming out, talking about 1 in 4 said that sex and race played a role, I was thinking, well, wait a minute, the 2 lead candidates are a female and an African American. 75% of the people voting didn't care about the sex or the race of the 2 lead candidates they were selecting for.
Or wouldn't admit. See, I would think that it's far easier to tell an interviewer that, yes, I voted for Clinton because she was a woman, or I voted for Obama because he was African American. My suspicion is that probably half the voters, an additional 50% of voters, considered race and considered sex when they made their decision, but in many cases were voting against one of the candidates because of that certain characteristic. That is not something the polls are going to pick up because you just don't tell that to an interviewer.